Hello everyone and welcome back to Niche, where we are here with our growing tribe of nichelings, led by Domino, and the last time we saw the tribe double in size, bringing in 3 new nichelings. We now have Donroku, who, oh boy, he's actually getting pretty old. He's the father of Kukudan and the uncle of Kukirvan over here. And he came to join us. He's been helping defend us, which is good because we have a Berryina that's somewhere off over here that'll hopefully leave us alone, but with the way things tend to go, maybe not. We'll see. We also welcomed Inna to the tribe. She's a little bit older as well, 83 days old, a bit of a senior. Well, maybe not quite just yet. But she is a wanderer who came from over in this direction. She may have actually followed them back from finding the first healing fruit. I'm not sure. But she has been hanging out with Domino a bit. I think the girls pretty quickly became friends. And certainly after facing a long solo adventure to find a little jungle area and a second healing fruit over here, they kind of had the chance to bond, as well as with Kukirvan here and young Asri, who is currently the youngest member of the tribe. He's actually even a little bit younger than Domino, only by about 8 days. But he was getting chased by that Berryina too. He actually was saved by Kukirvan, who was on his way to make sure the girls were all right. And he helped then fend off a Berryina as well later on when a second one attacked them, despite only having 1 strength. I definitely think he impressed the others with his bravery, but he was certainly willing to return the favor after the tribe helped him out. And I think Domino really respects him going after the Berryina like that. She thought she'd be able to take it down, and her efforts weren't quite enough. So if not for Asri, she would have been in a bit of trouble, that's for sure. He certainly seems to be a courageous young soul. But they're all still pretty worn out from that adventure, so let's let them get some sleep here, and we'll see what the next day might bring. Well, no Berryinas, that's good. Oh, and Kukudan once again has an acorn to crack open here. He is quite contented with his peaceful little life under the tree, I think, hanging out, spending time with his father. I don't know if he's quite aware of how old his father is getting, though. Maybe that's why Donroku came to find us. He wanted to make sure he could see his son and his nephew again, make sure they were doing all right. Asri has been teaching the tribe about how to dig up these roots that we've found from time to time. Oh, there's the peaceful bear. He is chilling out up there. I keep getting startled whenever I see him, but there's not really any around right now, and I'm honestly kind of wondering, he might not be a bad choice to bring with on these scouting missions, and I think Domino has realized that. She's contemplating heading out again, I think, because there's a lot of this island we haven't explored. There's all this area over here, and it would be good to find the other ports as well, just so we know what our options are when the time comes to leave this island. I don't know when that'll be, but I think we'll know when it happens, and I think Domino has realized that Asri's digger paw could serve as a good advantage out there, because they often do stumble on those roots when they're exploring. So I think she would actually approach him and maybe invite him to come with on the next adventure here. And I think he's a pretty young guy. He'd be pretty eager to do that, I think. So I will actually mark him with the yellow gems here to indicate that he's also a scout. And I think I don't want to leave these 2 here completely alone, but they did manage just fine before, so I think, yeah, because Kukirvan, I think, would want to come with, and I think Anna probably would as well. And especially if they're going to be out in the unknown parts of the wild, well, we've seen just how dangerous that can be. I suppose we'll welcome Anna to the scouting ranks as well then, because even though she's not the strongest, she is pretty good at getting around. All these guys have fairly high movement, 4 or 5 it looks like, whereas these guys do have a little bit lower, 2 and 3. So I think it's probably good to let them all stick together. And I think I also will give Donroku a different rank. So we have orange for gatherers, we have yellow for scouts, blue for the leader, and I think we will do pink for elders. Elders are creatures who've kind of retired. They still help out where they can, and certainly that's not to say that Donroku wouldn't be able to hold his own in a fight here. He's got 4 strength, but they're kind of not asked a whole lot of by the tribe, I think. He's kind of just getting to hang out here and gather a little bit while keeping an eye on his son and spending time together. So we'll let that be a new rank as well. I don't think anybody else is quite as close to that. Probably around 100 or so days. So Anna at some point will be getting there, but she's not quite to that age just yet. Now, I think we are going to have these guys set out, though. We'll have them work together to make sure that they're able to continue moving on, and I think they're going to try to actually set out up this way through the jungle and to this savanna area over here. Maybe, well, I guess the ports are over here through these swamps. Maybe we'll angle that way and try to go all the way across the island, clearing a path as we go. That could be a bit of a task, not gonna lie. Alright, and you, can keep an eye out for roots and make sure that you're finding some food too. You're kind of doubling up as a scout and a gatherer, it would seem. Ooh, okay. It looks like we've made a discovery, which is actually that there is a nest out here. That's good to know. We actually haven't found too many of these, and the ones that we have located have been in inopportune places. And this berry bush has been picked clean. Oh, it's probably that rabble up there that has done so. That would make sense. Oh, that's not good. Hello, Berryina. 6 days old. Well, Kukirvan, you know what to do. Time to whack this guy. Oh, it's got 8 days left. Think it's gonna take everybody working together to bring it down. Okay, 4 days. Both of you guys only have 1 strength, but Asri, I think, is gonna go after it with all his might. And between the 4 of them, with pretty much 1 energy to spare, I think they've managed to do it. It was a good choice bringing everyone. I don't think Domino regrets that, because the wilds out here can be a bit more on the dangerous side. Back here at the old home is fairly safe, especially with Donroku out here keeping watch. Oh, we have made an interesting discovery here. There is a termite mound out in this savanna, which is interesting. Very interesting indeed. Let's actually maybe clear out some of this grass around it. Oh, and there is a root, but we're not gathering up all of them. We honestly don't have a huge amount of need for food right now. We're doing okay. I don't know that anybody here would be particularly experienced with that. Actually, Asri does have the sticky tongue. I wonder if he would mention tales of being able to crack these open and get food out of them. Maybe that's something they'd want to try, although I don't expect any of them to be particularly skilled at it. I think Kukirvan might take a swing at it and see, although, oh dear, it seems he's gotten covered in termites. I think Asri might quickly backtrack on that blunder, maybe remembering, oh yes, that's a thing that can happen, and Anna may clean off these termites to make sure that he's alright. Nobody here is gonna be particularly good at gathering them, although the tales that might be possible for a creature with the right abilities are definitely going to be circulating through this tribe now. Oh, hello! Oh, poor Asri doesn't even have enough strength to kill a rabble. Oh my goodness, wait, what? Oh, there's so many of them, goodness. This place is like Bunny City or something, goodness. There's even more, and a healing fruit, and another termite mound. Very interesting. Oh, man, though. This is actually looking like a pretty good place to be. It's kind of near the swamps. Apart from that, though, this is not a bad place to set up, perhaps. Uh-oh. This might be our first taste of trouble. We need to make sure that we are staying pretty far away from those insects. We don't want them to, we don't want them to be causing us trouble, and that's the downside of setting up in a place like this. It's got its advantages and its disadvantages. When it rains, the insects come out, and Domino knows well what a miserable experience getting bitten by them can be. Oh dear, and it is raining as they're trying to make their way through the swamps. That's not gonna be good. We're gonna have to hurry. Oh, that's where... That would be where the insects have come from. We're gonna need to hurry through here. Hopefully there's not many other pools around here, because this is not the best of places to be hanging out during a rainstorm. Uh-oh. Well, we have found these ports, but we've also found trouble. Asri is at threat of being chomped on by these bugs. I wonder if he would try and kind of snap at them. No, it's not gonna do much good, I don't think. We best start hurrying back out of here and make sure that we're not gonna have anybody get bitten. Are they clear of here? It looks like it. Alright. Let's have you follow everybody out this way. I think the bugs up here have cleared. Maybe— oh no, they haven't! No, Anna, I'm sorry, I didn't see them in time! Oh, there's not a lot Domino can do except comfort her friend if she does get bitten. Poor Anna. Well, it looks like the group might be settling here for a little while after all. Oh, they did get to her. No. I think Domino would probably look for a place for Anna to be able to settle down to rest it off. Asri at least can dig up this root. But, oh, and you can snag that rabble for some food there. There's so many of them, goodness. This seems like a paradise for the more carnivorous members of the tribe. It is wedged between the swamplands, but... It might be worth remaining. I think they honestly might bring back news of a new place that would be good to settle down. It's got everything. It's even got a tree here with those beloved acorns. Not to mention there's some berry bushes, there's even the termites, and a few nests, which is something that back here we're sorely lacking. Now, none of our tribe members have really paired up yet, but as they're getting older, I mean, Kukudon's already past 80, and he's one of our younger tribe members. It's definitely something I think they're starting to consider as they get a bit older, start thinking about settling down, and possibly welcoming the next generation. I don't know. I do think that there could be perhaps some interest beginning to bloom, some connections beginning to form. We'll have to see what they end up deciding, but I definitely think some of them might be making a few considerations. I think Domino might help Inna over to this nest here. Grab these berries as well, and maybe even take down that rabbit and let Asri go gather up the food. She'll let Inna settle down here, right by the healing fruit too. That's right, a nest right by a healing fruit. Which someone has taken? Hello? Who is this? Wait a second. What? Uh-oh. Okay, there's a lot of bad things happening. First of all, we need to avoid those not birds, those bugs. Second of all, wait. Oh no, I didn't even realize he'd gotten that old, or did the Berryina attack? Oh, Kukudon, your father. And at the worst possible time, too. Oh, poor Kukudon. I don't think he's got much chance of fending off a Berryina on his own. It's the second time he's been pursued by one, and I think he's got little choice but to follow after the others, try to find the trail they've left behind. I think he was probably so caught up in his happiness over being reunited with his father that he never even realized how old his father was getting. Oh, poor Kukudon. And I don't think our scouts have any idea of what's happened yet either. There is a concern that they have, though. Who is this creature off in the distance? I think Kukirvan's gonna be the one to go leaping away. Who are you? You stealthy little thing, Scythe. Oh my goodness, are you fishing? It sounded like it, and you've got these little velvet paws too. 60 days old and a female. I think Kukirvan probably would invite Scythe to the tribe. How strong are you? You're pretty strong as well because of that strength from the ram and the big body. But we don't want to be near these insects, so we probably want to have these two duck off down here, and maybe take out that stag mole, I guess. While the rest of these guys kind of retreat a little bit further back this way. Inna just recovered. She is not about to get herself bitten again. Dodomingo is getting attacked? Is somebody around here hunting? Oh, I wonder. Oh, was it over here? Is that what the Berryina pursued? It could be. Oh my goodness. Alright, well, Kukudon's gonna seize his chance to escape the poor guy. Oh, what terrible news he has to bring back. He must be heartbroken. The rest of the tribe over here has no idea what's happening back there. Maybe we want to retreat a little bit further over this way, though, away from the swamplands. There's less of it over here, so I think Domino might step down. Okay, are you guys getting attacked by, or not attacked, but stolen from by the bunnies? Is that what's happening? I think it might be. But you'd best try to dig your way out of here too, or kind of crash your way through the bushes here to escape. Oh no, I hope something doesn't pop out of that pond there, though. I didn't realize we were so close. Oh goodness, this is a little bit of a problem for this group as well. And I don't know if they've quite realized they brought a lot of food back with them, but nobody's really gathering more. Oh no! Oh, Kukirvan, I'm sorry. He still managed to get bitten. Scythe, you better hurry out of here. You don't want them to attack you. What is this bird going after? Oh no! Oh, Kukudon, you had better run! This poor guy, he's gonna disappear into the bushes as he did once before. Is this grass? This is grass. You can stay hidden here. He truly is on the run now, and everybody else over here is kind of just living life and exploring. Oh, man. Oh, there is at least some roots we can have Asri dig up. He set himself up in a pretty good position. But... oh, buddy, I hope you don't get jumped by that Barina. It's still following. No, I don't even know if he can outrun it. Oh, goodness. He's not gonna have much choice but to try. He's not very hidden here. Hopefully he'll bump into some of these guys. They are moving in this direction. They're just not doing so all that quickly. We kind of need to find somewhere for Kukirvan too, and Scythe, maybe you can help us clear some of the way? He'll probably recover soon enough, but... oh boy, y'all, this has gotten a bit tense. It's still pursuing, and was that a different one? Oh, it is! It's one that has a baby as well? Oh my goodness. Alright, you need to keep running. How? Oh, this thing is barely hurt. It is right behind him. He's gonna jump back into the bushes there, but I don't think he's gonna be able to shake it. Meanwhile, the tribe here is gonna have to worry about this guy. Alright, I think we'll have Asri kind of clear a path so Domino can jump over there and gather. What the what? Kelda, who are you? We have creatures just appearing out of the bushes here. Oh my goodness, alright. Why don't we gather up this food? Oh, this poor child is alone. Even though it's a Berryina, I think Domino would probably still offer it something to eat. She feels a little bit bad that that they did have to apparently kill its mother right in front of it. She was trying to attack them, to be fair. It was not exactly unjustified, but Asri, I think, is a little startled by the appearance of Kelda, who is apparently very quick. Yeah, she's got 2 runner legs, much like Domino. She kind of looks like Domino in some ways, build-wise. We've not really had any reason to be unfriendly towards loners yet, and she kind of seems to hail from a similar savannah background to Asri himself here. Oh my, she's also quite young, 43 days. Even Asri is 66. So I suppose we'll have you help out. Oh, you must have gathered up all those berries yourself too. I think Asri would come over here and make sure everybody back this way is all right. All things considered, he's worried about everybody jumping in on that fight, but I think they were fine. And we'll see what this baby Berryina does too. Oh, Kukudan, did you lose it? It seems the Berryina's given up the chase. Oh, this poor guy. He's finally coming to the edge of the area they've explored, and I think the others might hear him at this point and go see what's happening. Kukirvan can find his cousin, but the news he brings isn't good. At least if that Berryina shows up, Kukirvan might be able to help defend, but oh, there's not much he can do. Now learning about the loss of his uncle. I think maybe Inna would come to try and comfort them. Everybody else is kind of realizing something's going on. They can't really get too close. Most of them have the movement for it. But what they can hear, I think even Kelda, new as she is to this little group, understands the gravity of the news that's been brought back. And with everyone gathered here, and the once beloved tree now mostly harboring only bad memories, I think even Kukudan would not want to return to that place. It may have become hallowed ground, but I think the pain of those memories is still too raw for him now to want to return. It looks like this friendly Berina may want to stick around, but the tribe does have to be careful. We want to make sure we're bringing in enough food for this growing family. I think Domino would want to make sure the cousins are all right. They were her first friends here after all, and I think Kukudan might kind of just slink off into the savannah over here. Kukirvan is conflicted, I think. He wasn't there for his uncle's passing, and a part of him, I think, in a way, wants to return to, in a way, say his goodbyes, even if it's just to the old tree they left behind. Think Domino is realizing this group is a little bit scattered. She's worried about Kukudan, and they really don't have a good food source set up here yet. I don't think this time she'd be able to offer to go with them. She needs to stay here and make sure that they're able to gather enough to eat. Asri, too, is doing the best he can to find more roots, but he doesn't really smell too many in the area. It seems it might be up to Kukirvan and Inna to return. But I do think Inna would offer to accompany him. And so I think the next time these two will probably set off back the way that they came. There could be a Berina lurking somewhere over here. That is something Kukirvan is aware of. But I think it's important to him to know. It's important to him to have the chance to say goodbye. It's a risk, I believe, he's willing to take. Scythe, I don't think, wants to leave the group entirely undefended. She's the strongest member who'll be remaining, so I think she would stay with them. And the same for Kelda. Kelda's not much of a fighter, but she may become an important gatherer here, considering she and Scythe both have a pretty good collection ability. So I think they'll stay here, maybe explore and see if they can find some other berry bushes to gather from, and try to make sure the food supply doesn't wane too quickly. But I think this is where we're going to have to leave off here for today on a rather somber note, with a rather fitting rain falling around us. We'll see how the journey goes the next time, and what becomes of our little group here as they venture into the unknown and try to find a place for themselves. But for now, we're going to go ahead and end this off here for today. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the episode. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. But until then, this is Jay, over and out.